giant. Oh my God, that's the biggest perch. That might be my baby perch. What a beast. First cast. Oh, yes, yes. He literally just smashed a giant. Oh, yeah. Big one, baby. That's 30. That's 30. That's 30. Oh! Not hooked good, it's not hooked good. Oh, nice. 14 inch first. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video of Dyard Angling. And we are out on the ice camping once again. Using my headlamp in my face right now, so that way you guys could get a good look at me. But yes, I was out a couple nights ago. We filmed an awesome video. Go check that video out. That video is posted right before this one. Me and my buddy Logan caught over 30 walleyes. The average size is like 20 to 22 inches. We didn't get the giant we were looking for, but that's okay because it was a phenomenal bite. We had over 50 flags, and it was nonstop action all night. But tonight I'm on a different mission, fishing a different lake that I've never fished before up here in the Northwoods. And yeah, first ice is here, and this lake has some giant walleyes in it. I'm not looking for numbers tonight. I'm looking for an absolute tank. I'm gonna catch some 25+ inch fish for you guys here on the video. But I do want to mention real quick how I'm setting my tip ups and where I'm setting my tip ups in these bays that I'm fishing to have success and be in the most traveled area. So the biggest thing I tell people is you got to think like a walleye, man. You got to know what walleyes do. You got to know where they swim. You got to know how they move. That's the biggest thing. Once you learn that, you could break down these lakes. You could pick out the most high potential areas to get bit. So I'm going to go over a quick example here. So when I'm breaking down these lakes, I'm going to pick out the most high potential travel areas for these walleyes. Now you have a bunch of smaller bays here that are going to be very good early ice because they're going to have weeds in them. And where you find weeds is where you're going to find the walleyes early ice. Not only are the walleyes going to cling to weed edges, but they're also going to cling to these main lake points here. And right here, you also have an island, which is in a perfect spot. So not only do you have this island here, but you have this big bay here. So there's going to be a ton of weeds in here. You're going to have a weed edge coming up to this island. And right off the island is the basin of the lake, deep water. So you're going to have walleyes filtering up, coming up to this island. And there's probably going to be some rocks around there, but there's for sure going to be a weed edge, and they're going to be coming in to this bay to feed at night. So the spot I set up in this video, it did not have an island like this, but I was in one of these shallow bays. Now you have a couple different breaks here in these bays. You got your first break, which is going to be your weed edge going into your flat, and then you're going to have your main break that is dumping in to the basin. In this video, I was fishing the first break where the weed edge is. So once I know the area that I'm going to set up in, I walk out using my Navionics or my Garmin LiveScope mapping, and I look for them points, I look for them rock piles, I look for them transition areas, and right now I'm setting up on the weed edges, and so this is what I'm looking for. I put the LiveScope down the hole, and I'll try to get perfectly on the weed edge. I mean, within 5-10 feet of the weed edge is going to be your high success rate. So you guys can see I'm scanning out 65 feet here. There's no weeds at all. And this is a shallow drop off, but it's still a weed edge. Now watch when I turn this LiveScope here, guys. Check it out. Weeds start popping out. Now look if I turn it this way. That's all weeds. And so I'm literally about 5 feet off the weed edge. And them are really, really thick, bushy weeds. But early ice like this, these walleyes, these fish love thick cabbage. So there's going to be tons of bait up in there for them, and the bait's going to attract the perch and all the panfish, and the panfish are going to bring in the walleyes. So early ice, don't be afraid to look for very, very thick weeds and set up right next to the thick weeds as close as you can get to them on that edge. thing's got me spooled, guys. Feels nice. Big head shakes. Maybe it's not in the weeds, maybe it is big. Oh my god, guys. I got a giant on. An absolute giant. No wonder it spooled me. Oh. Dude, this thing is a giant. Dude. Oh my god. What a tank. What a tank. Oh my god. Yes! Yes! Dude, that's what I'm here for. Dude, that's a 28-incher. I picked a different lake tonight I've never fished before. Oh my god, guys. I'm gonna hurry up and try to get this fish back nice and healthy. Wow. Wow, what a giant. Oh yeah, that's what we came here for, boys. 27-inch beast. Look at that thing, just fill up the hole. Oh my, look at that. Fills up that whole hole. What a giant. Don't feel as good, feels small. I guess you never know, but yeah, it feels small. Nice walleye though. Smaller, not small, but smaller. Heck yeah. 2 in 10 minutes on the same tip up. Oh my god, guys. I'm sitting here cooking, and there's a giant on the live scope that just came up to the minnow. Oh, he's got it. On the live scope, swimming away with it. Got him. Feels like a big one. Nice one. Look at that under the ice, guys. Absolutely beautiful. Nice fish. Nice fish. So it's pretty funny how that happened, guys. Obviously I was cooking just like I said. Watching my 2 tip-ups outside as I'm cooking. And I look over and I see a walleye about halfway down next to me on the live scope. And my minnow wasn't moving, so I hurried up and grabbed my minnow, moved my minnow really quick, and lifted up the bobber. And as I lifted up and dropped back down, he's seen it move and he came over and just absolutely choked it. Guys, well, I'm sitting in here all comfy in the shack. Got my bobber down right there, got the rod up there. Nice and comfy, nice and warm. But I look out and I got a tip up. So now I climb out of my sleeping bag and I put my bibs on, my back of my boots, and I go and get my flag. Another little tip here, if you're night fishing for these walleyes, I always keep my bump board, a spud bar, in the minnows, right in the sled along with my GoPro, obviously, because I'm filming. And then I also I have a headlamp on. I also got a lantern with me. This lantern is what I have on my ceiling of my shack. If you've seen my videos last year, I used to use a ring light. Well, kind of liking these rechargeable lanterns. If you're out doing this for nighttime walleyes, make sure you put some reflectors on your shack. These Eskimo shacks are perfect. They already got reflectors on, built right into them. And I could just drag this right to my shack right here. If it's colder out like it is tonight, then you could obviously bring in your minnow bucket. I have to bring in that GoPro as well. But I'll show you guys into my home for the night right here. It's been my home for most nights lately. My buddy heater is not working on me right now, so that's a bummer. But I got the old sunflower in here, which lets off a lot of carbon monoxide, so I do have my carbon monoxide detector over there. And I do have these windows open. Usually running the buddy heater, I just open my air vents up top, don't open any windows, but with that sunflower, that lets off a lot of carbon monoxide, so definitely open up the windows. Make sure you have your carbon monoxide detector. And I want to show you guys this. Look at this. Perfect. This is a Coleman lantern from Walmart. This lights up the whole shack really, really nice and bright. Obviously hang my coat right there. I got my sleeping bag on my cot. Kind of a little bit of a mess in here right now, but not a big deal. Well, hopefully we'll bring you guys some more action soon. It's 11 o'clock, so get a fish till daylight, and then I gotta make a long drive back home. Eight. Got him. And a bunch of weeds. Feels like a good fish. Unless I'm dragging a ton of weeds with it. I don't know. I think it's a good fish. Some head shakes are crazy. Oh yeah, nice fish. Not what I was thinking, but beautiful walleye, guys. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Heck yeah. Alright guys, well I do not have my lantern with me because I just had a tip off outside the shack. I went to get it and I come back and my bobber's down. I was coming back to get another sinker because I need another sinker for that tip up. Got him. This one's all around the bars. Got a little bit. Alright, bobber down. Don't feel giant. Good head shakes. That feels a little bigger. That's a nice one. Well, second biggest one of the night for sure. Good boy, it hurts. It's so hard to get these big ones. No, that's what I don't want you to do. Nice fish, like 24, 25. God, what a beautiful fish. What a beautiful fish, right in the roof of the mouth, perfect. Could be our last flag of the morning, we'll see. There's some weight there. And I got him. Don't feel like a big one though. Oh, this is one of the little ones bite, I guess. Oh yeah. Little guy. Hey, don't knock me out, guy. I only gotta last like another hour. Or 30 minutes to an hour. Right after daylight I'm pulling, so I might be able to get my shiner back on this one. Oh yeah, popped right out. Look at that. Right into the corner of his mouth it did. It's in the top of his mouth. I gave it a pull, popped out in the corner. But another nice fish. Get this guy back, get this tippet back down. See if it is getting light out. And I am super tired and exhausted. Just had a flag and lost a fish. Guessing it was a little one, but I'm gonna wrap up the video right here. Thanks for tuning in. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave me a comment. Let me know what other videos you guys would like me to do. Yeah, and any questions you have or anything, message me on Facebook at Dart Angling. If you guys want to get out on a trip with me this ice season or next spring for multiple species, then you could also book through dartangling.com or message me on Dart Angling on Facebook. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next time.